Well, good morning, everyone. Jerry here. And it is what, January 1st? What happened to this year? It just went, last year, it just went boom and was gone and everything else. And so here we are, and we are heading into 2026. I think this year has the makings for travel being really good. And I can see it. I can see the activity increasing and so forth. And so I'm pretty excited about that. So if you have a question, you can just call me right here. I'm going to give it to you. There it is. You can call me 805-320-0930. And again, that's 805-320-0930. And I'll put you live on the air with me. No need to give your name or a picture or anything, but you can ask me a question live. You can also chat with me on YouTube right here on the YouTube channel, and you can chat your question here, and I can read it. I'm looking at the screen right now, and if you go ahead and give me a question on the chat, I will answer that. Remember, questions should be about cruising in French Polynesia, places to stay for a pre-post cruise, and general questions about the islands. Okay, so keep it on a general basis, and I'll try to give you a good answer and so forth right now. Because it is January 1st, I have no idea what to expect today. I assume a lot of people are, recovering from last night, or they're already watching the parade, or whatever. So there may be nobody here asking a question, but I want you guys to know that I am committed to the process here of answering questions and be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time to answer your questions. And remember, on Saturday, not only will I field questions, but I will do a short presentation of my travels in French Polynesia. By the way, for you that are questioning it, because some of you are just floating around YouTube, I'm going to expand my YouTube channel over the next couple of days, and you're going to see some great upgrades on it and so forth. But keep in mind here that I've been to French Polynesia 35 times, 22 by cruise ship. So there's not too much you can ask me that I probably don't have an answer for. So by all means, ask away, and I'll do my best to give you good answers and so forth. I'm going to separate on the YouTube channel all my playlists, and I'll separate them by the topic and so forth, like let it be a question and answer time, or maybe general information about an island, or just a short snippet, or sometimes I have a guest. I will organize that so it's a lot easier to find things around and so forth. I will be changing the name. You'll see over the next couple of days, but you'll find it. And again, I'm killing time here right now. No questions yet. I don't have any phone calls coming in. I don't see anything on the live chat. By the way, that picture right there, I can let you know what that is. That is the small beach in front of Les Tippinay, which is on the island of Moorea, over by the Twin Motus. It's one of my favorite little places to go get a beer or a light sandwich or something like that. The beach cafe is wonderful. Prices are reasonable and so forth. And so this is Les Tippinay. And again, look at that. It's just wonderful. I'll share a few pictures here. Not going to do a big presentation on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It really is designed to answer your questions, okay? But I will share a few while we're killing time. Remember, the deal is if nobody is asking a question in the first 10 minutes, I will go eat my breakfast, okay? Let's see here. I'll show another picture here. Oh, wow. That is wonderful. There's some coral there. That's in Moorea again, over by the Twin Motus. Yep, that's what that is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No questions. I'm zipping along at 5,000 kbs. By the way, another thing that's going to happen here, tomorrow they're going to upgrade my live stream, my bandwidth. And so I'll be able to go ahead and stream at 1080. Right now I'm held to 720. So the picture quality will get better and so forth. And again, stay tuned. Things are going to get really good on my YouTube channel. Okay? And let's take another picture here. Obviously, this is at the Beachcomber Resort on the island of Tahiti, which is, if I have a favorite of all my actual resorts on the island of Tahiti, it would be the Intercontinental, simply because it's more Polynesian. Okay, the Hilton is beautiful, the Manava is great, the Pearl up there is wonderful, but this is my favorite simply because it is definitely more Polynesian. Let's see here. No questions, nothing under the live chat. And so let's show another picture here. We're killing another 5 minutes here. And this is at the Drift Snorkel on Taha. And yes, there's that much fish and coral. It's beautiful. If you've never done the Drift Snorkel on Taha, I highly recommend it. Most all the cruise ships, at least the smaller cruise ships, will end up going there. They have their own little motu and so forth. I'm talking primarily the Paul Gauguin and the Starbreeze. Both have their own little motus on the island of Taha. And they'll have runs over to the Drift Snorkel. And that's what this picture is right here. Again, if you have a question for me, 805-320-0930, or you can chat on the YouTube your question. Let's see. It says a top message. What is this? I don't see anything there. I don't see any questions or the chat, so I'll keep on going here. This is taken over on Moorea between the Twin Motus. By the way, if you go over by the Twin Motus, there's pretty good snorkeling if you go out towards the reef. Get up against the reef, you'll see a lot of coral and a lot of beautiful fish. This was in very shallow water here, probably a foot, 18 inches deep, and they just swam on by. Again, no questions. Okay, let's see. It says, no question. Okay. And of course, that's me back a few years ago, right? And this is on the lovely island of Atutaki in the Cook Islands. And I'm at the Atutaki Lagoon Resort. And it's changed over the years. That bridge is no longer quite the same and so forth. But Atutaki is a lovely island. I call it the poor man's Bora Bora. The lagoon of Atutaki is just as stunning as the lagoon in Bora Bora. No, you don't have Mount Otumano in the background, as beautiful it is and everything else. But the actual lagoon itself is just as stunning on the island of Atutaki. It's one reason why I like the Paul Gauguin when they do the Society and the Cook Islands, an 11-night cruise, because you get the best of obviously the Society Islands, and you get the islands of Atutaki and Rarotonga over in the Cooks. I love it. Just a fantastic itinerary. It can get a little dicey sometimes trying to tender in and so forth, but again, it's one of my favorite itineraries. Let's show another picture here. This is obviously on the Deck 8 on the Paul Gauguin, and one of the favorite bands on the Paul Gauguin that all the repeaters love is the Santa Rosa Band, and they are a really good band, They play a little bit of everything, and you can see people are just enjoying it. We're actually coming into, let's see here, we're coming back into the port of Papeete at the end of the cruise, and of course they have the Santa Rosa Band playing up there on Deck 8. And this is some of my buddies on the Paul Gauguin. I know each and every one of these crew members right here. And one of the things that sort of separates the Paul Gauguin compared to the other cruise lines, especially the big ones that usually are going from the west coast of California and maybe heading to New Zealand or Australia and so forth, the only way to really see French Polynesia right on a cruise ship is on a small ship. And the three ships that are stationed full-time in Papeete, meaning the Paul Gauguin and the Starbreeze and the Aranui 5, they're all phenomenal, and it's, again, the way to experience French Polynesia correct. You're not in there with a herd of buffalo. Most of these ships, 250 to 350 passengers. It's wonderful. The thing that separates with the Paul Gauguin crew here is most all of these guys here have been on there for 10 years or more. They know the ship. They know your name. They do phenomenal service and so forth. This is what the Paul Gauguin is known for, is its crew. Let's see, do we got another picture here? Again, no questions I see here. And we'll go one more picture here. Again, this is taken at the Drift Snorkel on Taha. Look at that. All the fish and the coral and the setting. This is taken with a 50-50 lens dome. And which, again, I'm a professional photographer. So everything you see here, well, let me reiterate that. 98% of what you see, either pictures or video, here on my site, is stuff that I or my Better Half Zell, we've taken ourselves. So just know this is firsthand experience. It's not stealing stuff off the internet and sharing it. It's the real deal that we took ourselves. So again, it looks like we have no questions today. So I'm going to go eat breakfast. And remember, on Saturday, that's what, 2 days from now, at 9 o'clock Pacific time, right here on the YouTube channel, I will do another question and answer time, but I'll actually do a short presentation of some of my trips or some of the things coming up and so forth. So with that said, I'm going to call it a day. You'll have a wonderful day, and tomorrow and the weekend, of course, just take it all in before it's gone and we go back to the reality of the work week. Again, I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.